Well, hello there, Guy Watson here, Bognor Regis Bonsai. Today is something like Friday the 8th of October or something like that. Anyway, as I've been telling you, we've got this closed show of ours coming up at the Chichester District Bonsai Society next Thursday. And I'm taking along a couple of cascades together with my Viburnum. So they'll be on a marble stand I bought with a couple of those speaker stands I bought for £4.10 each, but to try and congratulate the show, the design, I've actually been going around the garden picking out a couple of ferns, and this is an alpine strawberry that I bought for £1 from our last auction in September. So what I thought I'd do, although it's too expensive to use as a mix, or part of the mix, is put them in here. And I thought what I'd do, I have a little pot of akadama. Obviously it's too expensive for myself to use in the mix, but it will do as a top coating for this sort of thing. I can't actually remember how much I paid and when I actually bought this akadama. But it does make for a nice little coating for these accents. There's one. Let's see what we got here. So I will be putting some more videos out. This is only the start of a video for the show. Tidying up is coming this weekend, probably tomorrow or the day after, because today's Friday. I've never really thought about accent plants before, but maybe I should if I'm going to make a display and think about displaying bonsais properly. As Nigel said, put it in a show, and there's nothing better than a closed club show, which is not for the public, it's just for club members, so you can't really go wrong with that, to have a go and see what you can do. So I don't know if other clubs do closed shows just for the members, but I think it's a damn good idea, you know. There, that's got my 3 accent plants with the akadama. Two ferns and an alpine strawberry. Not much akadama there, so it hasn't cost that much. So I'm hoping that'll look quite nice in the show when I get it all together. I'll try and get it all together and give you a quick display of how it's all going to look on the actual evening I take it round. But there's the start of the accents. Right then. You know, I'm trying to take this quite seriously now, even though it's just a little closed show. So thank you, Nigel. You've tempted me to go and get these accents trying to start and trying to create a show that I'm proud of. And I am proud of some of my bonsais, and I'd like to show it. So thank you, Nigel, and thank you to everybody else who's watching. I'll get back to you soon and see how we get on with this show. Well, what I've actually found, something else I just dug up from the garden. Most people call them weeds, but I think actually it looks quite nice as a compliment to that fern. A nice little companion, I think. Yeah, so we'll just see if that grows for the next week, see how it goes. I think that looks quite nice. Flowers will probably go, but there are some more little buds coming up. Right, so that's my accent sorted out. Thank you for now. Right, hello again. Okay, so today is actually now the 9th of October, Sunday, and we're going to do a final sort of clean up of the trees before our closed club show. Now this is one of the ones I'm taking along, Eastern White Cedar, Huya, and it's just generally a clean up of it, cut off any brown leaves, which I have here, brown bits. Just generally tidy it all up before I take it in on Thursday evening. And then I thought I'd try and put a plank down in the garden and display all the trees as I'm going to display them. See how it looks. Another brown piece in here. Okay, now I'm wondering about this one. What would that look like if it was shorter? I actually feel it should be shorter. I'll chop it off here. And I'll put some cut paste on there to not make it look quite so bad. Or should I go back even more? Don't really like this long piece here. I'll cut that. And then possibly tidy it up with some pinching on this piece. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I'll pinch this one off. A lot of these just need the tips pinching off. Now I know that at the moment Nigel's going through a series of shows in preparation for his two shows he's got coming up, the Toronto show and his KW show, and he's putting a lot of effort into how he displays the trees, as in respect of accent plants and various things, accent rhinoceroses and what have you. So yes, he's making the effort, and that persuaded me to have a go at an effort just to try and make this look reasonable. I don't like this overlapping down here, and in fact I'm going to take this whole lot off here because it's just coming out in three as it is, and then we can shorten this one. And I'll also shorten this one back. And this one definitely. So it's quite a time since I did some work on this tree. I was originally going to take it in for a Cascade show, Cascade Tree of the Month competition, but unfortunately I got beaten by going to hospital to have my hip replaced. Anyway, they can have it on Thursday evening at the closed show anyway instead. Right, let's have a look. How does that look all in all? That's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Possibly chop this end down a bit. Oops. Pinch that back. I don't like this piece sticking up at all. So we'll take that middle piece out, I think. There, that's tidier. Okay, let's just tidy up the ground, the soil, then I'll get out the Viburnum and see what that looks like. And here's the other tree that's going to go between my two cascades, my Viburnum. I've just cleaned up the soil, I don't think there's much to be done. Oh, not much to be done on this one. So there's that one, and my Cotoneaster cascade, which I will get down in a second. And then we're going to try them out and see how they're going to look in situ. Okay, and here of course is the final tree. And I only did something with this the other day, but all I will have to do, coming up towards nearer to the time, is remove all these discoloured yellowing leaves. But there's not a lot of point in me doing that now. That can wait until the day before the show. Yep, right. The very yellow and brown leaves will probably fall off. But let's go and see what these three trees with a couple of accents are going to look like in situ. Let's give it a go. Okay, well here are my thoughts on the final display. Cascading Cotoneaster, the cascading Thuya, eastern white cedar, arbor vitae, call it what you like. My Viburnum in the middle, a little fern cascade thing there. I've actually put it on a piece of wood, shape it going that way, because this tree is coming this way, so I just thought it tied up the set a bit. And just a couple of wooden mushrooms there for a little accent tray. But how do you think that looks? Please let me know in the comments, hopefully before Thursday, because obviously that's when I've got to take the thing in, and let me know what you think. Well, I don't think it's too bad all in all. Right, obviously there will be some videos taken during the closed show evening, which I will show to you hopefully on Friday coming up. Right, well there's my display anyway. Right, signing off for now. Cheerio.